Hey, YouTube family. How you doing? This is Rhonda with Rhonda Loves Life. Thanks for joining me. Like I told you, this is a double header. This is the second video, and we're going to get into it. Actress Eva Longoria and her husband, Jose Bastion, they are fleeing Hollyweird, honey. They trying to get the hell out of Hollywood. They put their Beverly Hills house, $22.8 million house, on the market last year, and they sliced it by $4 million, trying to get the hell. They are shipping and ready to go to Spain because, according to what these media reports are saying, the couple is afraid that their 5-year-old son will get sucked up in the Hollywood cycle. You know what that means. Remember, I did a video on J-Lo and Ben Affleck's both daughters happen to switch up. J-Lo's 12-year-old daughter does not identify as male or female. And then Ben Affleck's daughter, who's 13, goes to her grandfather's funeral and announced to everybody that her name, that she's a male, not a female. I mean, this is just crazy stuff going on. And then Jada Pinkett Smith and Will and Jaden running around with dresses, and Willow want to make adult movies produced. I mean, it is sick. And let's not forget the queen of all pimps, the pimp of Hollyweird. She's the queen of Hollyweird, and she's an honorable pimp with her witch coven of girls, Miss Kris Jenner Kardashian, whatever her name is. Kris is the queen, and that family all part of Hollyweird. And then what about Puff Daddy? So all of this stuff is being exposed now because I told you guys, our eyes are open. We are not fooled anymore. Once COVID hit and we all sat down and we realized how life can just be, a pandemic can wipe us out, it took the glaze off of our eyes. We took our glasses off and put on real glasses where we could see and make sure our lenses are clean and we see life for what it is. And these politicians and these weird ass, nasty ass celebrities who are trying to tell us how to live our life. No. And we also know that the newspapers and the print magazines, the advertising giants, the politicians, and the streaming giants, they all work in tandem to manipulate us. Just watch how they work. So anyways, Eva and her husband, Jose, they're trying to get the hell out of Hollyweird. They are willing to drop the price on their Beverly Hills mansion from $22 million to $18 million. That's right, because they do not want their son to get sucked up in a Hollyweird cycle. And as long as they are in Hollywood, he's going to get sucked up in the Hollyweird cycle. It's hard. Peer pressure is something else. And I admire Eva and her husband for doing this, because in my house, nothing happens in my house. When my kids, they're adults now, they're in college. I just have to pray for them and say, me and their father, we did our best. But I can tell you right now, not in my house, we won't have any of that. And I agree with Eva and her husband. Get out of Hollyweird, because it's been decades, generations of just filth. I'm telling you. We see it with Puff Daddy, that's shining a light, and his crew, diddling people, kids underage. You got Justin Bieber running around in tears. You got Britney Spears, look at her. And then you look at On the Set. Did you see that on HBO? Was it HBO? On the Set with these childhood actors. It's permeated the entire industry. And I'm not saying all of them are like that, but I do believe in that Hollyweird, in Hollywood, in Los Angeles and LA, it's everywhere. You got to move away. Let me share this with you. You know, the famous, he was Ron Howard. His daughter is a producer and actress. I watched her speak about her childhood with her father. Ron Howard was little Opie on the Dick Van Dyke Show. And he ended up growing up to be a famous director and producer. He did Apollo 13. He did, he did a lot of movies. I want to say he did the one with Russell Crowe, Beautiful Mind. I think he's done so many. Look him up. He's done a lot of movies. Do you know that His daughter said they did not raise her. Her father and mother did not raise her in Hollywood. And when you think of think of like Bobby D, a good actor. He's in New York. Denzel Washington, I don't believe lives in, I don't think he lives in LA. He lives like in Connecticut or somewhere. Or these celebrities, those who are grounded are not living in LA. They're just not doing it. But isn't it funny how Meghan Markle, on the other hand, she want to get all up into it. Yeah, she does. Because she was a yacht girl, allegedly, right? So this is all in her wheelhouse. So those two kids, Prince Harry needs to think about getting those kids out of Hollyweird, or they're going to get turned out. I'm telling you. So Eva Longoria, good job for her and her husband. I think that's wonderful. Get her son out, because her son, when you drop your kids off at school, how in the hell does a 12 and 13-year-old, I'm talking about J-Lo and Ben Affleck's daughters, how the hell are they talking about their gender at that age? Your brain, your frontal lobe's not even fully developed. Shut up. Go to school and learn something. Grow up first. Give yourself some time. Then once you turn 18, 19, do what you want. But not until that age. And then if you if you're close to your kids and you have some impact to them and they respect you, then you continue to hold their hand and be present in their lives and offer an alternative view when they start to go all off on the rails, because they are dumbasses and they don't know nothing. They're not mature yet. Their frontal lobe's not even developed. So why are they discussing gender at 12 and 13? Why? So I agree with Eva Longoria and her husband. And then they're trying to teach sex in schools and all that. Oh, no, 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 no. And you know they're doing it all in California. By the way, I am not going back to California because they are too damn expensive. I love California. I think it's beautiful, but too damn expensive. Sorry. When I went on vacation on my trip, my month-long trip, I could not believe how much money I spent there. So anyways, that's a side note. Leave your comments in the chat. What do you think about Eva and her husband, Jose, trying to protect their son? Get the hell out of Hollyweird, my opinion. Leave yours. You may think differently. I'd like to read your comments. So whether you agree or disagree, leave your comments in the chat. I am dressed up to go work out, so I'm headed to go work out. I want to thank you for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe and share if you care. And I will check back in with you soon. Thank you, and love you. Ciao. Mwah.